How's it going, tubers? Zimbabwe here with a review of the LEGO Ninjago Woo's Battle Dragon set from 2020. We just finished building it. You got to see the speed build process. Now we're going to get right into the review, starting off with the figures. So the first of the figures here is Master Wu. He comes with his battle staff, a white long beard, some brown shoulder armor, some good printing on both the legs and the torso. Back of the torso has printing too, and the back of his head has printing to show his braided hair as well. So next here we have this little goblin type guy named Gleck. He comes with a nice molded headpiece to show his ears and his nice hat. He comes with a stud shooter crossbow, a good amount of torso printing, and a quiver on his back for his spare bolts for his crossbow. He even comes with a double-sided face, so this is the alternate version. Here is a little side build that comes with the set. It's used to store this neat little special blade here. As you can see, there's just two little green glowing flames on there, just a little bit of detail. The orange is probably representing lava. And that's basically it for this little side build. The blade itself has some nice detail in it. It's dual molded with the white and the black, so you get those little characters on the blade itself, and then a little skull at the end of the hill. A lot of detail in this little thing, and it looks really good. So here it is, the main attraction, Woo's Battle Dragon. A lot of pieces went into this. This is all brick build. The only exception here are these vinyl wings, which look really nice. They have great printing on them, and they're nice and, you know, wobbly and stuff, so you can really move them around. You can rotate these bones on the wings to get kind of a different shape with that. So yeah, you can kind of see you can manipulate that a little bit. A lot of mixel joints in here to get tail articulation, so all these points can move. They can move sideways like that. You just have a kind of a hinge joint here at the base though. For the neck, you have that hinge joint at the base of the neck, then you have two mixel joints so you can move there. Then the head itself is also on a small mixel ball joint. And there's a decent amount of detail in this head for the size. I mean, it looks really good for a little brick built head. He has his little chain kind of steering mechanism here for Wu. This is the saddle for Wu. I'm going to show him in there in a minute. His wings can fold up like that and then flat down like that. So if we get the wings out of the way, you can even see some of the underside of that. These are the legs. Now the front legs have, I thought would be a little more articulation. They are on a ball joint, but they can really only move forwards and back. They can't really move out that much. There's a little wiggle room. This joint is fixed with two sets of clips. Then you have the feet, which are also on clips, and those have two golden claws. The rear legs use Technic pins, so those just swivel like that. This joint does turn. That's using a hinge joint. And then you have a hinge joint for the feet on the back as well, which are nearly the same as the front. They're a little bigger, built a little differently, but they have those golden claws as well. So let's get Master Wu and put him in the saddle, shall we? So here we are up close with the saddle. You can see there are two pin little clips for Wu's weapon. You can put on either side or break apart. So we're just going to clip that in here. A little higher. Yeah, you probably want to break it apart for that. And then you just sit Wu down in there, and you can have him hold on to the reins like so. And there you go, he's in the saddle. You can see what that looks like from different angles. Sits in there pretty nice. There's no studs, he's just clipped in with that little kind of seat piece, so that holds him in, goes in between his legs, and keeps him in there just enough so he doesn't really fall out too much. Suppose if you tip him over, yeah, he will fall out, but it does keep him from sliding from side to side when he's in flight mode. So that about covers it for Woo's Battle Dragon. All in all, I think it's a really good set. It's got a lot of nice detail on the dragon, some nice weapons and prints on the figures as well. Great vinyl wings, and really good for the price at $20 in the US. I think this is a great set. I highly recommend it. I love the Ninjago line of dragons they've been putting out recently. Each line seems to get 1 or 2 dragons like this, brick built and stuff, and they just work. They look really good and they're really nice, fun to build. They got decent amount of posability. I think they're great, and I think this set is great, and I highly recommend it for any fan of the Ninjago series or people who just like, you know, like mythology or fantasy and like dragons and stuff. This is a great set to get. That about covers it. We're going to take a few snapshots and end out this video.